This is Keith Boggs of Stonebriar Property Inspections. Let me shut that. This is the debrief for 1038 Stevens Street. We've got about 100 pictures and several videos. The first picture you see here is just a picture of the front of the house, nothing necessarily wrong. And then this, when I went up on the roof, I started seeing the damage to the shingles.
Okay.
There.
But these need to be replaced.
They need to be replaced because they're the granules, like it needs to look like this.
Okay.
No, you don't want any damage to that because now those areas that are damaged, they're gonna age. The sun's gonna really affect them. And this is also another area. You can see pretty bad there. So all along this valley here and all the way down to this part, which is just basically back over here.
Okay.
So those shingles will need to be replaced. This is the water pressure to the house. The range is 40 to 80, and you're a little bit above 60. That should be fine. This is one of the vents on this side, and it doesn't have fasteners. There, and there. So they need fasteners, otherwise it's going to eventually fall off. That's just where it's located. This is the front door, and see the weather stripping is missing right there. They need to install a new door sweep. A back door, I'm sorry.
Okay.
A new door sweep with that back door. These are your condensers. Also, some of these pictures are just for my use.
Okay.
Like manufacturer's labels, that they won't be in the report. So not all these are going to be in the report.
Sure.
Probably 50 or 60 will. But
okay.
That's just the manufacturer's label. This is a little video. We're going to play this video so we have it for the recording. So you have it for your records. This is good. So later on, a couple years from now, if you go out there and you think it doesn't sound right, you can pull up this video and listen to it and go, okay, yeah, it doesn't sound right or it sounds the same. We're going to play that right now. It's not that long. It's only 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
But does it sound okay?
No, it sounds good. It sounds good, yeah. Upstairs, you can start pulling them right though. We'll get to that. This is the next one.
Are these pretty good ones?
Yeah, these are good. These are pretty good. Yeah, they're a good quality. Lennox, Carrier, Train. Train's probably the best. But yeah, they should last about 15 or 20 years.
Oh, okay.
This is your water heater. Everything was fine with the water heater. That's just a manufacturer's label. That's for me. This is another vent that's missing fasteners. There, and there. That needs to be so it doesn't fall off. That one right there. This board's not painted.
Oh, okay.
They need to paint it and caulk in there.
Okay.
That one right up. That's over on this side up here. This is inside the panel box. The reason I took this is for my own purposes, but you see that there's only 1, 2, 3 grounding or bonding wires. So the new code requires 4 bonding wires. So in this city, now they may not be enforcing that yet, but it's been code for a few years now. So I'm gonna put that in the report that the gas to the house is not bonded properly. Okay. Not bonded at all.
Can they do it? No.
That's something they can do it, but if the city doesn't require it, then they probably will not do it.
But usually, if they can do it.
It can be done. Yeah.
It can be done. Okay. Yeah. It's not. I mean, like it's not too late in the game.
No. It's easy to do. This is a first look at the panel box with the thermal camera. This is just really just a benchmark reading. Just kind of taking a look at how things are looking when I first get here. And then as you saw, I was going through the house, turning the lights on, getting everything going. And then after I get done to the first floor, go out there and take another look at the panel box. And then go to the second floor, turn everything on, get everything going. Go out there again, take another look at the panel box. So I want to see what's happening with the panel box throughout the inspection. It looks fine now, and it did fine the whole time. This stuff you see here, these are arc fault breakers. That's normal stuff. This is just a test of the garage openers. You were there for that, but I'll go ahead and play it so you got it for this. This is just a pressure reverse test. You put something underneath there to see if the door hits it and reverses, and then I put my foot in front of it to see that the electronic eye is working. And it should go pretty quickly to reverse right away, just like that. It's perfect.
But usually, can we do WD-40 or no?
Not WD-40. Use white lithium grease.
White lithium grease.
Don't use WD-40. WD-40 collects dirt, and it'll just clog it up over time. white lithium grease and get a Home Depot.
But do these need it right now or no?
I would do it as soon as you move in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just do the. Then leave that finish. I'll show you.
Usually, which ones are better? This is like chain, but I had my own home like a belt actually.
Yeah, I guess that's probably a personal opinion. Yeah, I mean, the chains will sometimes break.
Okay.
They get real loose at the time. It's pulled on the sprocket, and usually garage door openers you don't have problems with them. I inspect them. They've been there for 40 years, 50 years. They're still working like they did the day they were installed. They work pretty. I don't usually find broken garage openers. The doors break, but the openers they work forever. So when you get the white lithium grease, and they have two kinds. They have a yellow and a clear. You want to get the clear kind. White lithium. I think it even says in the report. Just get some of that grease. The white thing is a spray it inside the tracks here on both sides. Spray a little bit on each one of the wheels. Okay. Spray on some of these brackets here, and then close the garage. And then as you're opening it, spray the chain. White lithium grease, and that will last several years. You'll have to do that. I've been in my house 12 years. I've done it like twice. Okay. It works good. It lasts forever. This is your shut off. One thing that's missing here, and again, this is going to depend on the city, is they don't have a pressure reducing valve. Okay. So that's Frisco's been doing that for 12 years, for 15 years. Some cities are just now starting. I'm not sure if they're doing it in here yet. This is the water meter, and again, we were looking at that earlier, that low flow. And so if everything's off, it should sit completely still. And you saw it. I basically used it to verify the drip irrigation. This is just for me, how many zones are in the sprinkler system. And this is getting into the house here. This is a separation of a cabinet right along here. Yeah. So you got, and some of them are kind of pretty bad. That's a pretty good separation there.
Yeah, I believe they can fix it.
They can fix it, yeah.
All they do like caulk it and paint it.
Caulk and paint, yep. This is the cooktop, and cooktop, this won't be in the report. That's just to show that it works. It did work fine. This is another area, separation. There. This is up here. There, you can actually see it right there, along there, and down along the side. So they need to caulk along here and down there, caulk and paint. This is the dishwasher. This is the first time I tested it. It wasn't heating yet, but it did eventually heat. I got a picture of that. That's manufactured. This is for me. This is underneath. I'll just show you this. There's been a leak under here before because there's damage to the.
Oh, okay.
It's this moisture damage. So not a major thing, but you're buying a brand new house. So everything should be in brand new condition.
What else do they come after?
Yeah, fix it.
Or they can take out this thing and
take it out those sand and repaint it.
Sand and repaint it. Yeah, like you said, actually.
Yeah, in my opinion on new houses, it's a brand new house. So everything should be look like you don't buy a car with dents in it and scratches on it.
It's like a brand new car.
This is the disposal. It did work fine. This is the microwave, and it works fine. No problems there. This is the oven, set to 350, and it didn't heat right. Okay, so the range is 325, 375, and it only heated about 310. So the oven needs to be adjusted. I know you guys don't really use the oven. You more use the cooktop, right?
Yeah, you got it actually.
Yeah, I do a lot. I do tons of Indian people, sometimes all week long.
But can they fix that?
Yeah, they can adjust it.
They can adjust it. Okay.
Yeah, this is up here.
I see.
That needs to be repaired. Right up there. This is in the master bedroom. This is your trim is cracked.
Yes.
So they need to repair that trim there. This is a baseboard separation. It needs caulked and painted. That's along here. This is in the master closet. Again, this is a pretty good separation. They did caulk and paint up in this area here. This again, if you look here, you'll see that I'm able to move that with my hand. See the spout move. So they need to be nice and tight. They only get loose over time. They don't get tighter. So that's both sinks are like that. And then this is a separation of a cabinet right down here. It needs caulk and paint. This is your dryer vent. It's supposed to have a sticker here, a little red sticker that says the diameter of the vent and the length determination. So it says 3 inches, 14 feet, or 3 inches, 22 feet. and that sticker is missing. That's just to verify that they kept it within the code.
Okay.
This is a second look at the panel box, and it looks fine. That's another look, looks fine. There's quite a few missing lights or burnt out lights. That one is upstairs, the bathroom up there. This is missing a bulb. That's in this bathroom up here. This is another missing bulb. That's right there. This is a bulb that's been burnt out. That needs to be replaced. Same thing here by the bathroom. This is in the media room. None of this has been nailed in place. All of the baseboards are sticking out.
I saw that actually.
Yeah, so they need to go around the whole room
and do it again.
And nail it all in place. It's all coming loose. So all along that, just all of it needs to be nailed in place. That's nothing. Don't worry about that. That is something actually. Okay, so this is inside the closet up there in the media room. They have what's called a supply register like that, but it's not blowing anything. It's actually a return air register because it's the same temperature. Well, that's this trim. Where's that at?
One before, I think.
Yeah, you can't see it in the picture. I didn't take a very picture. There's a return register in here, and it's the same temperature as the supply register. And it looks like it's a supply, but it's not because it would be blowing it would be blowing a different temperature. This is a baseboard.
Can they fix that one too?
Well, they won't be able to fix that because the house is already built. They'd have to tear the house apart. So it's just that closet won't have air conditioning in it. That's where you put your equipment though, your stereo equipment.
You see stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But what can they do?
I don't know. I'll put it in the report.
Okay.
It's not required to have it in a closet, but the only thing you're going to have stereo and all your equipment in there, which gets hot. This stuff gets hot, and then you got a door closed probably most of the time. And you're not blowing cold air into there.
Unless you open the door, actually.
Yeah. So this is just loose baseboards.
Yeah.
It's up in the bedroom up there. Do you have to grab that?
It's okay.
This is your number one air handler furnace. We're gonna be looking at a few things here. First of all, both filters are filthy.
Okay.
They haven't changed them in a long time. They're only using a 1 inch. You have an option for a 4 inch. 1 inch you have to change every single month. 4 inch they're good for 6 months to a year.
Okay.
So, but the fact that both of these are filthy. Now, a dirty filter can cause a differential to go up high, and you get a false reading. So on this number one unit, what's missing? It's also missing a float switch on the drain pan. But see, we got a 51. The AC differential is the difference between the supply and the return, or up at the unit on each side of the coil. And we want 15 to 22 degrees, or 15 to 20 degrees. Right here we got a 51 and a 67. That's 16 degrees, but the filter's super dirty, so that's not right. It's actually probably not. It's probably 13 or 14 degrees. So that one's not cooling right at all.
Okay. They can fix this.
Yeah, it's probably just an adjustment.
Okay.
That's the insulation depth. That's for me. Now this is your number 2 unit. Remember, we're looking for 15 to 20 degrees. Again, filthy filter. Actually, that may be a 5-inch filter. You can put that to yearly. So we had a 57 and an 81. So that's 24.25. Too high. Should be no higher than 20. So both those air conditionings are not working right. So probably hopefully just an adjustment. This is the switch actually over here. It looks like a little. See how it's yellow? This switch right here. It looks like it's maybe a loose wire in there because it looks hot to me. That's with the thermal camera. It's this one right over here.
Oh, that one.
This right here. This one.
I see. Okay.
It's not super hot, but the camera saw something. It's very sensitive, that camera can see your footprint. But just then to take it apart, just make sure the wiring is nice and tight in there. We don't want anything getting hot. That's it right there. This is a final look at the panel box, and it looks fine. We're used to it with the panel box. That's just more of the same. Okay, this is the dishwasher. Should heat to between 120 and 150. We're at 134, so the dishwasher was working good. This is got 3 readings of the heating on the first floor. The heating was working great. 120 to 130, 140. That's fantastic. So we got several locations in here: 125, 128, 126. That's all on the first floor. On the second floor, we got 116. That's still fine. 119, 117. So both floors are heating fine. No problems there. And that's it.
Oh, okay.
So this is actually a very good house. This is very clean. Compared to most, even new houses, this is very good. The builder did a good job. He did a good job. And they can fix all this stuff, and I'll be fixed in a few days.
Yeah, they said they would do it.
Yeah, this stuff. None of this stuff's gonna cost. They won't have any problem.
The big one is the air conditioner one. Is the big one.
Okay. And the roof.
The roof actually. Those two are big ones.
Yeah. Come on. Stop popping up. Okay. So is there any questions?
No, actually, you're actually very awesome. Actually.
Okay, good.